I don't know about you, but my LinkedIn feed is crazy with leaders, I would say specifically CEOs who have all of a sudden come out of the closet and have found a voice. So I need to know, are you the reason for my LinkedIn feed looking the way it does, Melanie?
It's very possible. In 2020, nobody was really posting. There were a few
No.
people. There were a few people that I noticed that were doing it. And at the time, I thought I did not like social media at all. I'm still not the biggest fan of social, which is ironic given that it's the world I live in. But when I first started posting, it was just people were just kind of getting used to the fact that LinkedIn was becoming a social platform. And so there has been a huge boom. I would say in the last 2 years, it has grown significantly because people are really seeing what happens when you have a CEO or you have an executive team or a board who's representing a company or a cause or whatever it is, and they're seeing the results from that. And so I have been very fortunate that a huge percentage of the business that comes to us has been through inbound LinkedIn. So it works. It really does.
I love
It's
that.
fun.
I mean, listen, as somebody who spends more time than I should, because at least you get paid for this. I don't. I spend far too much time on LinkedIn. But it's been really cool to, I think, see this kind of journey of content and even just community, I'll say, right? Just it wasn't the way it was years ago. I've been on LinkedIn since 2005. I just got my anniversary update that I've been on LinkedIn for 20 years, which is crazy. Um, but to watch the feed evolve, right? And the people and the community and the friendships that are actually built from it now, like to your point, it really does feel like a social media platform, right? I
It
don't
is.
think it felt like a Rolodex in the past where it's like, okay, here's where I'm going to collect my contacts. And now it actually feels like a social platform.
And it really is. And I think there's a giant mental shift that people have when they go onto LinkedIn because it is a business platform versus Instagram or X as an example. I would say X is the bridge between Instagram and LinkedIn. But with LinkedIn, you're in a very specific mindset. People are going on LinkedIn to do business, and they're also going there to learn and to grow and to connect with other people. And you can really, whatever you set your mind to, if you have a very specific goal that you're trying to meet, you can achieve it with LinkedIn. And people just are starting to realize the potential. And there's so much opportunity for everyone.
Okay, I'm gonna let this go after one last question, but I'm gonna have to ask
Yeah.
you, we've got a hot take here.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on personal posts? So I got married, I had a baby, here's a picture of me. Give me your thoughts on this because it feels like that is the most debated thing that I see
Mhm.
is like, this is inappropriate, go back to Facebook, or I love seeing this and now you're a human and I want to engage and now we have a relationship.
So I love them. And I'll tell you why. Because people work with people they know, like, and trust. And will someone see a personal post about you giving birth or getting married? Will that turn into someone becoming a client? Probably not. But it will lend to the overall being of who you are. And it's part of a content strategy that I would actually recommend for everyone. Doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what role you have. It doesn't matter what industry you are in, because people want to connect and they want to feel something. And that's why when you see these personal posts done by people who have never really done anything on LinkedIn, you see them go viral because they immediately created an emotional connection with their audience.
I love that you just validated my strategy. I feel
Yes.
very validated in the content that I produce. So thank
Yes.
you for that. I just had an
Of
expert tell me
course.
that what I do is okay. So I'm great. For our listeners, thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoyed our episode. Please rate and follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, subscribe on YouTube, connect with me on LinkedIn. And until next time, we'll see you soon.